trustworthiness, devotion, unchanging faithfulness, experiencing God's steadfast love. Key Bible verse, Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Oh, faithful God, the one who never fails, I praise your name for your unwavering faithfulness. Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 to 23. In every circumstance, you remain constant and true. Your love endures forever, always shining through. When trials surround me and darkness looms near, you are my rock, my refuge, and my shield. Psalm chapter 36 verse 5. Your faithfulness sustains me in times of distress. In your arms of love, I find perfect rest. You have proven your faithfulness through the ages. From generation to generation, your love never changes. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 9. Your promises are sure. Your word stands true. In every season, I find comfort in you. Though I may stumble and my faith may waver, you are the steady anchor that holds me secure. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 9. Your faithfulness is my rock, my firm foundation. In your unwavering love, I find salvation. Great is your faithfulness, O Lord, my God. Your love reaches to the heavens, beyond what I can applaud. Psalm chapter 89 verse 8. I lift my voice in praise, with a grateful heart, for your faithfulness, O God, is the greatest work of art. Thank you, faithful God, for your steadfast love. In every circumstance, you are more than enough. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 3. I trust in your faithfulness, now and forevermore. For in your unwavering love, I am secure. Amen. Even in the midst of uncertainty and trials, I hold on to your promises, for they never fail. Isaiah chapter 25 verse 1. Your faithfulness brings hope and peace to my soul, guiding me in paths of righteousness, making me whole. You are my refuge in times of trouble and despair. You hold me close, assuring me that you are always there. Psalm chapter 91 verse 4. Through every storm and valley, your faithfulness remains, leading me to triumph, breaking every chain. I rest in the assurance of your faithfulness, O Lord, for you are faithful to fulfill every promise and word. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. In your hands, I find safety and eternal rest. Your faithfulness, my anchor, in you I am blessed. Amen. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me, faithful to the very breath. Psalm chapter 23 verse 4. Your faithfulness sustains me, giving me strength and peace. In your presence, my worries and anxieties cease. You are my refuge, a stronghold in times of trouble. I find shelter in your faithfulness, my rock and my bubble. Psalm chapter 91 verse 2. Your promises are my anchor, steadfast and secure. In your unfailing love, my soul finds rest and cure. In the wilderness, you provided manna from above, a testament to your faithfulness and endless love. Exodus chapter 16 verse 35. You meet all my needs according to your riches in glory. I trust in your faithfulness, for you write my life story. Through the ups and downs, in every twist and turn, your faithfulness remains, causing my heart to burn. Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 4. You are the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. In your faithfulness, I find solace and adore. Great is your faithfulness, beyond what words can express. Your love reaches to the heavens, endless and limitless. Psalm chapter 36 verse 5. In every season, your faithfulness shines bright, guiding me through the darkest night. Thank you, faithful God, for your unfailing grace, for your faithfulness follows me in every place. Psalm chapter 23 verse 6. I rest in the assurance of your faithfulness and care, knowing that in your hands, I'm always in your loving stare. May my life be a testimony of your faithfulness divine, as I walk in your ways, trusting in your design. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 9. In every circumstance, I will declare your praise, for your faithfulness endures through all my days. Amen. Oh, faithful God, the one who never fails, I praise your name for your unwavering faithfulness. Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 to 23. In every circumstance, you remain constant and true. Your love endures forever, always shining through. Your faithfulness, O Lord, reaches to the clouds. Your steadfast love knows no bounds. Psalm chapter 36 verse 5. You keep your covenant and fulfill your promises. With you, there is no deceit or brokenness. From generation to generation, you remain the same. Your faithfulness, O God, we proclaim. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 9. Through all trials and tests, you hold us tight. In your faithfulness, we find our delight. You are the rock, firm and unshaken. In your faithfulness, we are never forsaken. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 9. When storms arise and doubts come near, your faithfulness casts away every fear. Great is your faithfulness, Lord, forevermore. Your love and grace, an endless store. Psalm chapter 89 verse 8. Your faithfulness brings hope and restoration. In every season, in every situation. In times of need, you provide abundantly. Your faithfulness, a source of security. Isaiah chapter 25 verse 1. You never abandon your children in distress. In your faithfulness, we find our rest. Through all trials and tribulations we face, your faithfulness sustains us with amazing grace. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 3. You are faithful to guard and protect. In your faithfulness, we find perfect peace and respect. Thank you, faithful God, for your unfailing love, for your faithfulness extends to the heavens above. Psalm chapter 100 verse 5. We trust in your faithfulness, forevermore. Our hearts overflow with gratitude and adore. Amen. Oh, faithful God, the one who never fails, I praise your name for your unwavering faithfulness. Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 to 23. In every circumstance, you remain constant and true. Your love endures forever, always shining through. When I am weak, you are my strength and stronghold. Your faithfulness upholds me, making me bold. Psalm chapter 18 verse 2. You are my rock and fortress, my deliverer. In your faithfulness, I find refuge and never wither. In the darkest nights and the stormiest seas, your faithfulness guides and brings me peace. Isaiah chapter 58 verse 8. You are the light that illuminates my way. In your faithfulness, I will never stray. You have promised to never leave or forsake. Your faithfulness, O Lord, no one can break. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 6. Through thick and thin, you remain by my side. In your faithfulness, I can always confide. Your faithfulness, O God, is like a shield, protecting me from every weapon and yield. Psalm chapter 91 verse 4. You guard my steps and watch over my path. In your faithfulness, I am kept from wrath. Great is your faithfulness, beyond compare, your love and mercy, always there to share. Psalm chapter 36 verse 5. You provide for my needs, both big and small. In your faithfulness, I find grace that enthralls. Thank you, faithful God, for your unfailing care. For your faithfulness, my heart will forever declare. Psalm chapter 89 verse 1. I trust in your plans, knowing they are best. In your faithfulness, I find eternal rest. As I journey through life, I will always proclaim, your faithfulness, O Lord, remains the same. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. In every season, in joy or in strife, your faithfulness is my anchor, the source of life. Amen. In times of trouble, you are my shelter and guide. Your faithfulness, a fortress where I can hide. Psalm chapter 91 verse 4. You shield me from harm, protecting my way. In your faithfulness, I will always stay. Great is your faithfulness, beyond measure or time. Your love is endless, eternal, sublime. Psalm chapter 89 verse 8. From the rising sun to its setting, you are near. In your faithfulness, there is nothing to fear. Thank you, faithful God, for your unending grace. In your faithfulness, I find my resting place. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 3. I trust in your promises, firm and secure. In your faithfulness, my hope will endure. Through every trial, In every season, your faithfulness remains the ultimate reason. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. I will proclaim your faithfulness far and wide. In your love, I forever confide. Amen. Thanks for watching.